The Male Gaze Theory by Caitlin Cornwell, Megan Klinning and Josh Eames. What is the male gaze? The male gaze concept was made by a British film theorist called Laura Mulvey in her 1973 essay known as Visual Pleasure and Narrative Cinema. It was published in 1975 through the film theory magazine organisation Screen. Mulvey is a professor of film and media studies in Birkbeck, University of London, and she explained the way mainstream media objectifies women, showing the female body through a heterosexual male's gaze, through the argument produced by screenwriters, producers and directors that women are not equal to who are mainly males, say that it controls the narrative, saying that women are not equal to male actors and are instead reduced to erotic supporting objects, which their value revolves around their body and how much it can appeal to the heterosexual male protagonist.
To go further into detail on Murphy's theory on her 1973 essay, to quote her, she says, "In a world ordered by sexual imbalance, pleasure in looking has been split between active male and passive female." Murphy was talking about how society is structured by, and for the benefit of heterosexual men, and how men are considered the active doers of the world, while women are expected to take a more passive role and to be supporting men's goals. A lot of the time in films, women characters are exaggerated, yet women are still being shoved harshly to fit into those exact stereotypes. It objectifies women, damages how young women view themselves and how they are represented.
In the film Suicide Squad, it is widely cited as a prime example of the male gaze, featuring lingering sexualized camera shots of Harley Quinn, played by Margot Robbie, in revealing clothing which includes booty shorts and a shirt that has Daddy's Little Monster, to objectify her for the viewer. The camera often focuses on specific body parts which include her legs and her butt. Even Robbie herself expressed that she was uncomfortable with the outfits, and that her outfits were revealing. The narrative focuses normally on Harley Quinn in the film, that emphasizes her obsession with the Joker and is very submissive towards him. Not only is the male gaze shown in movies, but also in music, either in music videos or in the lyrics in the songs. The male gaze in music refers to the objectification of female artists and centering of heterosexual male desires in music videos, lyrics, and industry marketing, primarily seen in pop and hip-hop. This perspective presents women as a passive, scantily clad or sexualized objects, often reinforcing rigid gender roles and commodifying female bodies. In music videos, women are often presented as prizes, to show off their bodies or a symbol of male success, with camera angles focusing on female bodies, showing them in a sexual manner. Hypersexualization, which is the imposition of a sexual character on people's behavior or products that are not inherently sexual or so. For an example, the song Wrecking Ball by Miley Cyrus shows her riding on a wrecking ball, focusing on her twerking. These are often cited as examples on how the male gaze operates. Also, how in rap music, often how men refer to women in objective ways and use them as a possession by referring to them, calling them bitches, hoes and slags, which are all terms that are used in modern rap, which are recognized as referencing women, which links back to the theory of the male gaze.
In the advert for GoDaddy, which is a company to do with domains and website ownership, their advert during an NFL tournament suggested erotic content behind closed doors, showing women acting seductive wearing skimpy clothes to entice men more. Towards the end of the advert, it shows a woman stood on the table getting sprayed with beer with people surrounding her. It's obvious this advert was seen with intentional male gaze.
While male gaze is most commonly seen in films, other types of media are affected by it. An example we have are magazine articles. We saw these a bit between 2000s to 2015s. The example we have found is this magazine that promotes men's fitness, with a woman in a bikini. This is because they were looking for the male audience and knew that an attractive woman with barely any clothes on will get their attention to buy their magazines, showing that it brings great profit.
In conclusion, the male gaze has affected the new generation on how women in films were represented, though it has started to have an improvement, at least in comparison to the 1900s. There are still the occasional objectification of women, but it has significantly decreased. Today, you will still see the use of females' body in media, whether it's related or not, just to catch the male audience.
In our opinion, collectively the male gaze has improved, but there's still improvements to be made. To do with this, the objectifications of women. To improve this, there needs to be more equality in the media industry and truly present how women are instead of the exaggerated version.